Well, good afternoon and welcome back to Rangers Radio. Motherwell 0, Rangers 2 in a blustery or a gale force win for Part. Join myself, Oxford, back in the show. It's Albert who predicted a 2-0 victory. Afternoon, Albert.
Oh, we are the people, mate. We are the people. On we go. Marching on, mate. Fantastic. Loved it.
Aye. Listen, if I'm being critical, mate, I've been critical. We could have scored more goals. That's about it, mate. The conditions were awful for both teams. It was not the worst game I've seen. I actually think we were a better team than what we watched against the Johnsons during the week, if I'm honest.
Apart from their hammer throwing now and again, I thought Motherwell played some nice football. When they wanted to, that was. And when we allowed them to play it. They're better football team than that St Johnstone by a country mile.
But and what we'll say again, but there's a couple of tackles in the first half, bookings all day long, then they get booked in the second half and influences again. But we started the game well, and a good goal by Kieran Dowell sniffed the danger, nipped in front of the boy, played a 1-2 with Dessers. We started the game with Johan Cruyff, and a great finish by Kieran Dowell.
Oh, fantastic finish, mate. An absolute. That's a Premiership quality finish, that one, wasn't it? Because you're expecting, we usually expect them to get in that position to blast it off the keeper. That was a quality finish, real quality. I loved it, mate. Good goal.
Good goal. We're playing some decent stuff by then, Albert. We're starting to knock it. I thought when Cantwell got the ball, he was looking positive. And lo and behold, he gets the second goal, mate, yeah?
He popped up at the right time, didn't he? Just swept it away in. Nice goal as well.
Aye, the ball came into the box. I think it was Seaman that touched it, and he sort of passed it into the goal, didn't he?
Aye, it was nice. It was really nice. He's alert. He's where he should be. I mean, that's Lammers wants to learn that. That's where you should be in there, run about that, facing the goal. No, we are back to goal. But it's bog drops there, just swept it away, lovely, mate. No power, no try to blast it, just swept it in the corner of the net. Quality goal, mate, quality.
2-0. And at that point, I'd never seen the game. Peter Nook 2-0. I've got to be honest with you, mate. I thought there was more goals in it for us, yeah?
Oh, I knew it would be 2-0. Me myself.
All right, I suppose. Your crystal balls.
Aye, my crystal balls, mate. Aye, I'm saying myself, this could end up with 6-5. With this conditions, no? I mean, unpredictability with a win, what it was doing. But strange game. Strange second half, that's what it was.
But I never noticed how, obviously you knew there was one, but you never noticed that there was one at Blue Box. Did you see that in the first half, mate?
Oh, I went 90 degrees. I say to Fox, I said, all my years at going to Fir Park, watching Rangers at Fir Park, I've never ever seen the wind affect a ball like that in my life. It was strange. It would come out. I thought Balogun headed it out the area because the way the cameras looked at it, then we show you it for the side like that. It just took a big man swerve out the way, 90 degrees practically.
It was like a trick snooker shot, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was the half. It was weird, but. The second half is one of the weird halves, isn't it? It's just hard to blame anybody for anything. But the first 5 minutes of the second half, I'm shouting at the telly to Tav, who are you playing for? You swap sides.
Let's just put it this way, Tav's had better games, you know. But I think the conditions, he was trying to play passes, but sometimes maybe too hard in that day conditions. But anyway, so just before half-time, with chances, there was a Stramash, and Golson had a couple of efforts, I think, Cantwell. And then Liam Kelly, 2 good saves for young McCausland. And Cantwell again, mate. So easily, it could have been 4 or 5 at half time, if I've been honest, Albert.
Aye, no bother, mate. It could have been. And that was a pleasant surprise, wasn't it?
Aye.
We're expecting a tough game, but we did play well, some good football in that first half. We did. We linked up well as well. Excellent.
For me, I thought Cantwell, when he was on the ball, made things happen. You know, he made things happen in the first half. So, as you're right, the second half started, but then he started brilliantly. We slowly worked our way into it and we got ahead of it, but we didn't really petter the goal to near the end. Obviously, there was a couple of contentious decisions. The boy diving, trying to get a penalty kick. Butland getting kicked in the head by O'Donnell. The 2 offside goals. You've got thoughts on the second one, mate?
Oh, that was onside, mate. There was no doubt about that. That was onside. It was tight, but it was onside. But there was no chance we were getting it. I mean, the linesman's get his flag up right away. You're like, I don't know what he's flagging for. You're saying, like, even if it was that tight, you couldn't see that it was offside. But he sticks his flag up. But Bar said it was offside with a wonky line. It's offside then.
Right, question for you. Yes.
Yep.
Right, at the start of the season, when Dessers went in and scored their 2 goals?
No. no way. And he took both of them brilliantly.
Aye, so that's a big positive. I'm taking it. That he could have had another 2 goals. I was honestly, I was looking for the third and fourth, just because, you know, goal difference and all that. Yeah, I just want to get ahead of them and keep that in that front as well. Also, but anyway, we made a lot of changes in the second half up to about half again. I thought Cantwell done all right. He was amazed. He had the control of the ball the best. Yeah.
He showed the best quality, aye.
Aye. Apart from one with Seamer. Did you see that one when he pulled it out there?
Aye. And then tripped out.
I tripped out.
Had a heavy But it was a beautiful bit of skill pulling it out there. No conditions as well. Fantastic, mate. Fantastic. And then just to trip out of it, you're like, oh, frustrating. Cantwell had one through to Seamers. I know he just slightly overhit it as well. Shame.
Aye, Cantwell when he tried to shove it to Seamer, aye. I think he put a wee bit of weight on it because he had to make sure it got there. And then I think that's where the wind came in, mate, and it just took after it. But listen, we're splitting holes. A great start, mate. Third game in a row, the opposition haven't had a shot on our goal. There's a start for you.
I know. Big Butland. Solid, isn't he? Just solid. All right, you never did today, but solid.
No, but that's doing to defence in the midfield, mate. They've not had a shot at goal.
It's weird, isn't it?
Aye. Not one shot in target in 3 games. Unbelievable start that is. Maybe what's the boy Adams? Derry Adams is right. Carry on over.
That's why I gave Balogun man of the match. I mean, Cantwell and Dowell could have got it. Big Sterling could have got it as well. But I gave it to Balogun. I thought he was magnificent today, mate. Honest to God. He dealt with everything. He was getting roughed up as well. It doesn't seem to bother the big guy. He's quality player, quality defender. I like him a lot. Aye.
The one at Dessers is the second one was the one of the first one. It was great play by Yilmaz, who I didn't think he had a great game, but done okay like everybody else. With the failures the day, albeit, but just there wasn't a lot of 8s and 9s. Yeah.
No, they all passed. They all get pass marks because they get put on there today what they had today. They get 3 points, and they went and done it in very difficult conditions with a makeshift midfield basically, and a weakened bench, and that's no getting any of the players on the bench or any of the players that played. It's just a fact of life. And we got the 3 points, and we put on display. We controlled most of the game. And if it wasn't for the weather, we'd have controlled the whole game. So I'm more than happy, Ox. More than happy.
Here. Aye, they took that all day long. Before the match, 2-0 victory. Yeah, 2-0 up at half time. As I said, they're just looking for more goals, but that's been greedy. You've got to look at the big picture also, the amount of games. And he changed half a team, and we get Batondo, Wright, Lammers, King on the part, you know.
I'm going to be rotten today, guys, but none of the guys come onto that pitch and strengthen that team. I'll tell you that. They all need to try hard. They need to get a finger out.
Scott Wright, Matondo, the both get pace, you know, but you've got to have more than that. Right, we better get these phone lines open, mate.
Aye, get them open, mate. Let's hear the happy faces.
Aye, let's hear from these.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Well, we've done something today that no other team that I know has done in Scottish history, mate. We actually officially do. This is official. Played against 12 men today because that ball boy was on the park.
Aye. It's funny, wasn't it?
No, I mean, you did, son. He got all excited there, didn't he?
That was funny. I've got to be honest with you. I mean, sometimes you've just got to laugh, ain't you? Yeah.
Okay.
You
As
know,
long as you get the result, if I had any impact on that game, you wouldn't be laughing when you be raging.
No, I get that. I get that.
It didn't. It was a
So
joke.
you
It was
want
a
to
carry
play these P45, were you?
Aye, I want him burst and everything. I want him kicked out the country.
You could have get far to look at it, yeah.
Aye. It was funny. It was funny. But there you go. But a strange game, a strange second half. I mean, if it was as windy in the first half as it was in the second half, they coped better with that wind in the first half than we did, honestly. Especially in defence.
I think the wind was coming in down where the area that McCausland was playing with their main store ends, mate, because it only goes about just after the halfway line, so the wind was coming right in there. So we were playing into and that influenced the game. I do agree with you, we're better players, but Balogun, Cantwell, Sterling and Dow. Yeah, I thought Dessers started okay. And I was glad, I've got to be honest with you, I was glad that he took young Ross McCausland off when he did.
Yeah. He looked to have run out of steam. He really did. He'd one wee shot right around about that time. It was pretty weak. And they're saying, I think you've ran out of steam, son. And they hurt me. I mean, he's a boy, isn't he? Well, he's not a boy, but you know what I mean? He's no used to playing at this level for that many games. So, but yeah, not a bad game. A couple of mistakes, but no a bad game. And overall, no a bad game.
As I said, no failures considering the conditions. Some better than others, some no is great, but yeah.
Well, I marked down during the game. This is the type of game in the last 2, 3, 4 years that we drop points in. That many things going against you, know what I mean? You're going, oh, here we go. And that you listen to that Crocker, Miller, and all that brigade. They were all expecting something to give today for against Rangers. They were expecting to drop points. And to credit the players, credit to Clement. They didn't really look like losing anything today, did we?
No. As soon as we got the goal, we were well on top, and if I'm being honest, 2-0 flattered Motherwell.
It did. They huffed and they puffed and they done a few hefty challenges, as you said, which were a bit naughty, you know what I mean? But they got away with it. I mean, two of the players should have been sent off. The boy, is it Spencer? He should have been sent off, and that boy O'Donnell, he should have been sent off as well.
Could have been.
Just for getting 2 yellows, mate. They really should have. Both of them.
Anyway, we've been joined by Randy. Afternoon, Andrew.
Good afternoon, guys. Listen, I'm very pleased with that. I thought we played their tactics at the start was to keep the ball wide in it for the guys to knock it down, keep Rangers stop playing on the pack. When we got the ball in the first half, I think we played some smashing stuff, and that resulted in the 2 goals, and it could have been more. Second half, well, I think we come out with that kind of attitude after we got this game won, and we just go about our business. Picked it up a wee bit better in the second half. Should have had a couple more goals, wouldn't we? So, but yeah, I'm very happy. If you'd have told me when he come in that we were going to be sitting in here, you can't knock that. That's spot on. So I'm very happy the way we're going. He's doing something there, isn't he?
Aye. Listen, on you go, mate.
Winning games, Andy, that's what counts, isn't it? At the end of the day, we can huff him, we can puff him, we can go on it with this player, that player, and we can greet and moan that we're not playing for good football, but it's just results, mate. At the end of the day, every manager will keep his job if he keeps getting results. And that's what wins stuff, getting results. Just keep getting results. And I'm happy now. We seem to now be heading in the right direction. The whole club I'm talking about, starting with the manager, we're going in the right direction now. As long as he keeps getting the results, and I can't see him carrying on getting the results because he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I like the boy Sterling and all that. Like when they were putting it out there, Sterling was standing up and getting it back, and we could just get another couple, 2 or 3 of his kind of mind, stiffen it up a little bit more, than they're going to lay it back on them. But I was really, they're doing, it's fantastic what they're doing. He seems to have got them all on. What I watched there after the games when we're winning here, obviously if you're winning, you're happy, but there seems to be a unity there amongst these players. that we haven't seen for a long time, and the players that have also been at the club. And I think this guy like the guy said before in your pre-match. I tried to ring in actually, but it wouldn't let me get through.
I was seeing it was you.
I thought that was it. I had him on Friday night. I'm not having him on Saturday Sunday morning as well.
No, I don't know.
There's a Yorkshire filter on there, Andy.
Aye, but there's 5 of them, you know. He's got 5 phones. The one for Cuds is usually pretty good. It's calm.
No, sorry, mate, I don't know that. You know me always let you on.
I know that. It just kept happening out, like, you know what I mean? So, but well, we win, I'll go in and replay that with the guys.
I agree with Sterling, mate. His pace gets him out of trouble, but there was a couple of times I noticed that he played very narrow. I don't know if that's the tactics. Him and Doyle were very close, and they had the guy spare in the middle. You've seen it. I think one time they played a shot in the first half. And also, if I'm picking faults again, that I think McCausland could take a leaf for Seamers, but you've got to be aware on the defensive side when players are on off here. If I'm picking holes, all better.
Aye, definitely, mate. I think Seamer's a good game, but he definitely done his defensive work really, really, really good. And you're right, McCausland should take notice. Big man does the working back, and you need to do it yourself, son. How McCausland thinks, because I start running with the guy, but I don't really need to do anything like tackle him. I just need to run with him. You say no, you need to stop him getting to the byline.
Yeah. Well, that's where he's got to learn. I agree with the 2 years there, right enough. He's got to learn that side of the game. Once he gets that, and maybe another half a stone on him, I think we've got a player there. That was the problem we've got with Seamer at the moment. I think he's been quiet in the last 3 games, but he's backwards way around at the moment. He's doing some good defensive work, but he's not doing the damage up top, is it? It's weird how that's working out there at the moment with that Seamer guy. But
I think they've both read him, Andy.
I
think they've all read him now. All the teams that we play, watch it. They've all got 2 and 3 guys on them now.
Yeah.
He scored, just to let you know, he scored out of 5 of the last 6 games before the day.
Aye, they're terrified him. They're good. They should be, because he's a real big player when he gets going. Both ways as well. See the good thing, Andy, about Sterling, he is our player. That's a good thing about that. He's no on loaner, and he is our player.
Oh, I like him. I say, you know, he's going to get stuck in. I think if somebody's stuck one on him, he's going to find a way to stick one back on the opposing player that drops. I think he could be a good player. You see, I like that type of football, but as you keep telling me, I'm not in the 70s anymore, But sometimes you've got to have a bit of physicality. You have to do in Scottish football because it gets done to us on every game. So stand up a wee bit. I've got a wee fear. Can I ask the 2 of you here, just watching them? I think we still pull out a lot of 50-50s. All the players, if it's like a 50 or you think you can win it, a lot of our guys still kind of pull away for it, and that's where I think some of the injuries are coming from as well. If you don't go in wholeheartedly, you can end up crocked, can't you? But
we'll get guys that like to steal the ball. Tavernier, Ridvan, the wingers, Lammers likes to do that. Yeah.
Cantwell
does it. They like to get there and try and flick it out of the guy who's coming in. For 2 reasons: A, you've got the forward momentum, you've took him out, and B, sometimes you're trying to buy the foul. The guys that you want to stand up and make tackles, like the day Dowell, Sterling, and I never seen that, Andy, I must admit. Albert?
Yeah. No. Well, Sterling will make a tackle. Dowell likes a tackle, but he didn't get into that sort of side of it. And Motherwell's the sort of team that you don't want to open that avenue up during the game, because they're looking for this. They're looking for a rough and tumble type game. So Johnson done it as well. They're looking for the bad tackles coming in, the fighties and the 50-50 balls and all that. We've got to try and play the football. Also, that we get refereed to a different standard, Andy, remember. If we start flying into the tackles that they fly into, we will end up with 6 and 7 men on the park. Yeah.
Well, you know what's going on up there, don't you? I said the guys there through the game, the refereeing games like this, where you're going to get it 90% of the time, or for anybody up there, but you should brand as a card early on and let them know that this ain't carrying on, but they just let it go on and on and on.
There was a game,
and they usually get go on.
There was a game at Ibrox. Sorry, Andy. There was a game at Ibrox a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember who it was against now, when they booked the boy for time wasting in the 20th minute, mate. If it's a foul, if it's a booking, it doesn't matter if it's the first minute or the last minute. You're spot on, Andy.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what causes the problem, isn't it? You know, the referee, you know, stamps his mark on it, says, right, I'm not having this, and it's not going to say it'll totally stop it, because we know what the game's like up there. But it gives them, you know, gets their mind thinking, well, wait a minute here, he's started early here. But I think it would have been, I mean, the winter day and all that, the conditions was howling, as I say. But I think if it had been normal, I think we'd have taken them out. I really do. But I'm happy, you know, clean sheets, you know, three games with a shot on goal. I shugged it to them just before I come on.
So what you've got now, Andy, but is the referees up here? They're that bad that, see, these teams like Motherwell, St Johnstone, even at Mob across the city, they're actually building how bad they are into their tactics. They know that they can get 4, 5, 6 fouls before they'll even get spoke to. So they're building it into their game. They're building it into their tactics now. So they're practicing all weeks. You hit Balogun, you hit the winger, you hit Seamer, you hit McCausland, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Shinnie's a good example of it. McGregor's a good example of it. They just keep fouling and fouling and fouling. Knowing fine well they're not going to get booked. So it's part of that fat Australian, when he was with them, he built it into their tactics. That you just keep on fouling. We know we're not going to get booked. So just break this game up. If they're on the ball, if they look dangerous, just keep breaking it down. Professional foul, professional foul. It's unbelievable, mate. And that's how bad these referees are. They don't see it. They're actually using them against themselves. It's mad.
Also, I think the 5 substitutions, I've said this before, Albert. Yep. You know, you could have your whole midfield booked and your 2 centre halves, and you can replace them at half time with players that haven't been booked. It's changed the game, mate.
Completely.
Yeah,
and by the way,
I did say,
sorry, Andy, go for it.
I did say that, you know, a while back. I don't like this, you know, bringing 5 substitutions on it. As Oxley just said there, it allows you to cheat, for want of another word, doesn't it, really, you know? But these are the rules that we've got now, so we've got to go with it. Professionally today, I thought we put on that kind of performance the second. For me, the man of the match was Balogun, just for his out-and-out professionalism. He's some player, him. I really, you know, it's a shame he's the age he is. I really thought he had a fantastic game today. I think it was, who was it that got it? I don't know.
I don't know who got on the TV.
Dow.
Well, made the goal on that. I get that. Dow had a decent game, but I get you. I wouldn't argue with Balogun. Obviously, you score a goal, he was maybe the most consistent over 90 minutes in difficult defending conditions. I think the guy, for me, showed up on the ball the best with Cantwell. Closely followed with Dow. Albert.
Aye, absolutely, mate. I Cantwell. He showed all the quality, the any quality, real quality. He was between him and Dow. Cantwell got it. He did. He's good on the ball. He really is. When the guy's in the mood and he's up round about the area he should be, and then he wee flicks and tricks, he's excellent, man. Absolutely excellent. But he's getting end products now, so he scored today, and he set a couple up. But the Dow, you can see Dow as a player. You can see there's a player there. There's no doubt about that. All we need to do, you're going to hear it again, all we need to do is keep him fit. How we do that, I don't know, but he's a player. You can see it. And he took that goal beautiful. That was a beautiful goal, mate.
Lovely finish. Andy?
Yeah, I thought he did really well there, right enough. He looked good, didn't he? I thought he didn't do too bad there on, was it Wednesday night we played there? I thought he had a half-decent game there as well. So, as you just said, if you keep him fit, you never know. He might, with all the injuries, he might make his way into the team and stay in there for a few games. See, 16 games, if you go back in history or where we used to play, when you go on runs like that, and if they can give you another run like that in the second half of the turn of the year, you're not going to be far away from winning things, are you? Like Clement said, if you keep playing and do what I tell you, we could have a very successful season here. I'm really impressed. I mean, to keep he's not played the same team more or less any week. He's coming in and he's getting them guys to get a result. It's an absolute pleasure, actually. Should be actually saying good things and not getting the blood pressure going through the roof. So long may this continue, right enough, you know. I'll tell you what, though, that right, oh, dearie me, he seems to get worse every game that he comes on him. But that is what it is, isn't it? You know, I think he's got a real loss of confidence in him as well, even when he's coming on. He absolutely contributed nothing again, did he?
No, he didn't contribute a lot. We get the Ross County game, and hopefully we get a decent win with another clean sheet if I've been picky. And then we're turning for home. We're turning for home, Albert.
Yeah.
You know,
and we're right.
That's coming.
No, I didn't see it coming. No, nobody's seen it coming, I don't think. But if we get there and turn for home, by the way, we'll finish this strong, really, really strong, because you can see it. All we need to do now is get in there, buy a medical book and hand it into that medical staff and tell them somebody to start swatting up and get some of these players back. It depends on who, if we get them in January. But I'm with you with that one. I don't think there'll be, if any, too many coming in. I might be completely wrong with that one, but I think the man knows exactly what he needs and what he wants.
Right, Andy, here's December. Just what you did in December. 2-0 home to St Mirren, 1-0 away to Hearts, 3-1 at home to Dundee, 3-2 against Betis, 1-0 in Aberdeen in the Cup final, 2-0 to St Johnstone, 2-0 to Motherwell. Yeah, we were worried about it so far. 3, 5, 7 games so far with 2 to come.
Many away. Many away from home now. 5, 4.
Yeah, let me just say, obviously, Motherwell, neutral Aberdeen, Betis, so we've no St Johnstone at home, Dundee at home, St Mirren at home, 3 out of 7.
Away?
At home.
Oh.
1 neutral, 3 away. Hearts, Betis, Motherwell, mate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I've got to be pleased so far. Let's see if we can take 6 out of 6, mate.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's what we're after. Sorry,
Shug's come up with a theory there, right? I never thought he says that the weather was bad in Dundee. But if that game's off and Rangers play on the Wednesday, we could actually go to the Peterborough Dome on in front, couldn't we? Well, that would put even more massive pressure on, wouldn't it? I don't think it will be off because it's a Sky game and they'll try to get it on. I don't know what the weather forecast is going forward, but he had me going and I think, oh, wait a minute, this could be good. And you're talking about weeks ago and you're thinking, Jesus Christ, we're going to fall out of this league. We're not even going to put a challenge on them. It's a remarkable turnaround, isn't it? No, not one of us would have believed that. No, if you'd have told us all that, we would have said away. You know, but it's great. It actually feels good now, you know.
Afternoon, Domarnock.
Good afternoon, lads. Happy Christmas Eve.
Aye, Merry Christmas to you, brah. Happy?
Aye. We don't took 2-0 at the start, but we've got for part in the conditions and the stuggery that we knew we were going to get. So the referee was awful, wasn't he? No booking them. But Scottish football, that's what they do. There's Clement called it out last week, and you think they sit up and take notice, and it was just as bad as ever. It's just as if they've got earmuffs on, and they don't care. I don't know if they don't care about us more than anything, or they just don't care about Scottish football in general. But 2-0, 3 points, happy days. It's been a great December. Long may it continue, which I think it will. 6 points in the next 2 games, and we'll be in Dreamlander.
6 points the next 2 games, and then we've got to play the form team in the league, mate. You know?
Aye. You know? I can see he's been tapped start of January, if not end of December. So roll on the next 2 games. We're in good form. Some of the players are coming in and doing their bit. Some others aren't they? Like some 2 wingers that come on today, Scott Wright and Matondo. But again, it's the conditions you need to adapt to the conditions, and maybe coming on for the last 10 minutes doesn't give you that time to get used to that crazy wind. But
when the game's done, you can relax about it. But while you're caught up in the game, you're looking for perfection. If that makes sense, Domarnock.
Aye. We're all sitting watching it. We're on how desperate we need these 3 points, and it was as comfortable a first half as we're going to get in it, really. And we were expecting maybe the same as second half, but they must have got a rocket up them, and they came out and tried. Their game plan was up in the air, as soon as we scored that early goal. They didn't know what to do, because they can't sit behind that wall and defend. They had to come out. So and that's what an early goal does against these teams. It just messes up their game plan, and they were all over the place. But it was a great first half. Second half, not so much, but happy days, 3 points, and back along the M8 in it.
Yeah. Albert?
Hi, I'm happy, mate. Very, very happy. It's a professional job. I mean, the last 2, 3, 4, 5 results have all been a professional job. Just go out and get the job done and get the points and get the cup. Get into the last 16 of Europe. Oh, I mean, it's superb, mate. Absolutely superb. Can we play better? Of course we can. Are we going to play better? Well, of course we are. As some of the players coming back, we might even get players in. It's all heading in the right direction, mate. And I'm really happy. Culminating in the day, it's tricky conditions. As I said earlier on, tricky conditions, suspended players, injured players, blah, blah, blah. You've had all the things against you, and still we come through. That's the sign of a winning team. That's the sign somebody that's going on to win a championship.
Aye, and let's be honest, a few weeks ago we went there with Sterling, my midfield Sterling and Dowell. We never seen that coming. Dumbarnock, did we?
No chance. If you said that to anybody at the start of December, they thought you were mental, you know what I mean? But I thought Dowell done well. I was hoping he was going to perform at the start before the start of the game and start to shine under this manager. And I think he's taking his chance. And I'd like to get him starting on Wednesday against Ross County as well on Wednesday, and to see where it is, because I think he's a player. I don't think he's done on the games just with his injuries, and as I say, I think he get man of match on RTV today. So it's a long way to continue. These bit part players coming in and excelling, especially in that midfield where we're short at the middle, aren't we? Especially Lundstrom.
Also, if they play well, you could come all of a sudden. Eventually, you're going to have competition for places, which can't be a bad thing, Andy.
No, not at all, and that's what every team strives for, doesn't it? So, they come back and then you've got people pushing each other, then you're going to get another 30-40% out of them. Here's the thing as well: if you looked at our mentality over, when we played these games over the seasons gone past. See, the Phils have usually played before us. We would usually go and draw the game after it, but we're actually going winning these games and picking these points other than the sheep there the other week. That don't seem to be phasing them, and that's definitely going to help us, isn't it? Because when you're close to each other, mistakes are made even if you're playing well or bad or indifferent. So that's a good attitude he's got in him. It's fantastic. It really is. I mean, long may it continue. And yeah, I'm not jumping. I'm just looking at the Ross County game. Guys were saying, well, let's get the Filth game. I said, no. Just get this game out of there. Well, that's gone. I'm looking forward to Ross County. I know that it's round the corner, but it's a million miles away. We've still got 3 points to get there on Wednesday. And if we get them, then I'll start getting excited and game on,
The only advantage, Andy, they've got over us is they're out of Europe.
Yeah, Shug said that. But I could, they'd like to be in Europe, wouldn't they?
We can handle another 9. We can handle another 9 games, can't we, Dumbarnock?
Absolutely.
Aye, off to Dublin. That would.
There's a famous song there, isn't there?
Have you got have you booked the? I was going to say the sister hotel, but wouldn't it be the brother hotel or the one you booked in Seville? Booked up.
No yet. I need to see where the proper area is. As long as that don't have we got naked jacuzzis in Dublin, I'll have a wee look.
That was
anyone, everyone in it.
Aye,
apparently.
That was.
Aye.
Fox was raging. You never get tickets for 2.
A wee combo.
Listen, the manager was he really involved today? And, you've seen him at the sidelines a lot, pretty quiet because of the nature of the game. Substitutions, I thought he'd done well getting his 5 players on. Hopefully, Big Golson's all right. It's no a groin, just a wee bit of protection. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't start on Wednesday because it comes around so quick, though, Marnock.
We had to use the players. I think Cantwell was playing well, but again, they were booting us off the park, and the game was more or less 1 minute, so we had to give him a wee bit of protection and get him off. Hopefully, Goldson will be all right. We can still rest him and Wednesday if he's got any strain in that groin. But Big Balogun, he's stepped up, hasn't he? He's been superb in that defence, and it's a good partnership, him and Goldson. So long may that continue. I know you listed the games there in December, but I think I counted 3 goals they've lost, and 2's against a top Spanish team. So the defence are definitely doing their job.
Along with the goalkeeper, Andy.
Yeah, totally. I had we discussion before I come on with Shugs, and I said if Goldson's okay, I would take Balogun out there on Wednesday night, give him a rest, because the way manhandled that we what's you do? I mean, don't you? Absolutely scored them all over the park that day. So I would want a fit Balogun there for the Fulham game next week. We've got plenty there. You can bring Suter in. You can even stick King in there if what do you call it? Goldson's got a slight niggle that could keep him out of the Fulham game. So we'll be all right there. But Balogun for me must play next Sunday. Is it Sunday or Saturday? Can't remember.
Saturday. Saturday. We'll see what it takes us. Before we turn our attention to that, there's a big game at Ibrox on Thursday night. Obviously, they could play before us again, as you made the point, Andy. But Domano, we need to keep this run going. Let's go and swat. And I mean, no disrespect to them, but let's go and swat Ross County away.
Again, couple of the goals, maybe 3 for the first half. Suter's a good shout. If we just want to make sure Goldson's injury free for the following game, I'd like to Suter and Balogun. I'd have that. I don't know what happened to Bonner today. I don't know. Is he picked up an injury, or was it just Keane Ridman on it?
Don't know.
Do we know?
Bonner wasn't involved in Wednesday neither, was he?
Aye, true enough. Aye. So maybe we'll get Ridman again. I thought he done all right today as well. Put Dessler through, didn't he? Again, Dessler's just offside. Again, I agree with the second people that the second half-side goal, I don't know who's doing the lines. I mean, they're a wee bit wonky, but they know. And that looked onside. Seeing they're as close as that, surely the goal needs to be given.
Listen, mate, telling you about it is, if you're going to use it, it's got to be spot on. And you've got to have the right system. Either that, you don't use it for that. Need decisions, mate.
It was just. It seems like the cheap version we bought in it, rather than like a 4K high quality. The lines were irreplaceable. It wasn't even standard definition, wasn't it? Rather than your 4K, it was cheap.
Aye. If they need anybody, teach them how to draw square lines across the park, I'm sure we'll be able to make that all there, won't we?
Oh, aye, on the square, mate, on the square. No bother. No bother. I think big Goldson just won Christmas Day off, mate. I think that's what that injury was about. He wanted to stay in the house with the wins.
Is he daft?
Anyway, what are you going to say about square lines?
No, just getting back to Goldson. Hopefully he's fit, mate. Hopefully he's fit, yeah.
Aye, I think he'll be fine. Just precautionary, that one. Even if he's no, as long as he's fit for Foley Saturday, he can take that game off. I'm sure we'll get enough in the bench or in the players that are not playing to cover that and deal with Ross County.
No. Aye, right. We're going to wind up. The boys, the technical boys. It's Christmas Eve. Last word for your good self, Andy. Wishing you and your family a Merry Christmas, mate, and all the best when it comes. Hope you get everything you wanted.
Yeah, hopefully the same to you all, and hope you all have a good time. I'm looking forward to seeing my wee man's face, because there's a few slips in there for him tomorrow, so when he comes up, I'll leave you with this one, guess what name he's got on the back here?
Lundstrom.
Tavernier. Yeah, listen, I hope
for Lundstrom for him.
Oh, I know. Listen, he knows about Tavernier right enough, but the Scouts guy, no chance. Mind you, he might come in with one that says the Scouts guy on the back of it. He's getting a wee bugger now, but look, I hope he's all have a great time, and we'll come together again on. Is it Wednesday we play next? Is it Wednesday?
Yes, the show will be back on Wednesday, pre-match show. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk again. But yeah, thanks for having me. It's been absolutely great the last couple of times coming in and being happy and not being down and worrying about my team. So yeah, that's good. I feel good. So I might have a few more tonight, but I've been told I've had the Scarborough warning.
Right, you've had the Gypsies warning, right? You have a good time.
Yeah. And you.
I just wish you all the boys run the show and all the lads listening as well, Bears and the Bearettes. Have a great, fantastic Christmas, and we're all back to the Blue Sea Ibrox on Wednesday, and it's good to know that Rangers fans stand with Santa in it. You know what I mean? We'll stand for Santa.
There's only one Santa. Yeah, there's only one Santa. You see the Santa yesterday, the pictures it was doing social media off time.
Oof, what a mess, man. What a mess. Don't know where to put him for.
I don't know. Listen, for Jaffa, Southside, Linda, Big Stevie, Port Bear, JM, Young Robert, GB, All Bear, myself, Foxchair, all Schoolboy and Fox, we wish each and every one of you a Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But before we wind up the show, last word for All Bear. And AK. I never forgot AK.
Oh, AK. Right. I'll give him a wee special mention, AK. Happy birthday, pal. Happy birthday, happy Christmas, pal. Just to wish everybody a happy Christmas. Really enjoy yourself. As far as I'm concerned, Santa's already been to me. A 2-0 victory over Motherwell will do me nicely. I hope we're all back for the next week to watch Rangers carry on the great work and go all the way to the title.
Listen, again, for all the boys in the show, AK, I missed it, sorry about that, AK, but to everybody, have a Merry, Merry Christmas, and thanks for all your support over the years, and particularly this year. We'll be back on the 27th with a pre- and post-match show, hopefully cheering the Rangers on to victory. To all our listeners, I hope you get everything you want for Christmas. That's the boys on Marine Station, the people listening to Twitter, and all the people, the thousands of people listening on Facebook and YouTube. We really appreciate your support. This is a free platform done for the Bears by Bears. Thanks for listening. A Merry, Merry Christmas to one and all. Take it away, Foxy boy.